Hello my precious everyone, welcome back to WowMel. Gosh, cosplaying Miku is such like a cosplayer move. I finally feel like a real cosplayer. As you can tell from the video title, today I'm giving you my 2020, I wrote my 2023 review, my 2022 review. It'll mostly be a cosplay review and cosplans reveal, but I did want to delve a little bit into how my streaming went and my YouTube and all sorts of other things. So if you're interested in how the year of Mel went, you're in the right place. I already kind of pre-looked up everything, so of course I will be reading off, wow, her hair is so long, my 2023 cosplays. These, I'm starting off with my more official ones that I did a cosplay for, and actually Bianca took photos of me and I have actual like edited photos of them. That's not to say other sorts of cosplays aren't valid, but that's what this first chunk is. So I have my Valentine's Day on that I did as a collaboration with Ronan of Skyrim. He was Joker and I was on. We did like a cute little ship photo shoot. After that I did my fairy girl, who is no one in particular, but I kind of count it as a cosplay because I was cosplaying as a fairy and we took actual photos of them. I don't know, that one's more on the half cosplay for me, but I counted it. I did Mabel Pines, who I'm hoping to redo with my friend as Wendy, but we're running into so many scheduling issues with that. She was a bit more of a closet cosplay before, but I got her proper sweater, so I'm hoping to redo her. Then I did School On, big hit. On is the cosplay I'm most known for, I dare say, because she's like my profile picture everywhere, and she was like the first more recognizable one I did, because my first cosplay was my D&D OC, but then I did On. So I'm pretty known for her. I think the School On is what I wore most this year. I did Star Butterfly, who's a very last minute thing. I got her cosplay on sale for like 20 to 30 bucks somewhere in there, and I used an old wig and we just did it in my backyard and it was great. I did Chihaya, who is also mostly a closet cosplay. I think I just got that dress in a mall to use for her. For my Persona 5 confidants, most of them are more closet cosplay-y or spending a bit less money buying them and kind of using with cheaper alternatives, just because the confidants aren't as recognizable and I don't tend to like them as much as the main members of the Phantom Thief, so I wanted to spend a bit less money on them. But Chihaya was actually pretty simple to do and I was very happy with how she turned out, especially because my family is pretty spiritual. We got to use a lot of our stuff in her cosplay shoot. Although I must say, the way they portray Chihaya in the game definitely seemed like a non-witch's understanding of tarot and spirituality, because the way she was reading some of the cards, kind of interesting. Breath of the Wild Zelda was this year. This was one of my favorite photo shoots. We went kind of all over the place and we got really cute photos. They're some of my favorites. We did go to a slightly, I don't want to say dangerous area, but it was like an abandoned crumbling building that we took photos in front of, and there were some ticks there, so that was not super great, but they came out really pretty. After that, I have Poppet. I did Poppet the same day actually, and I wore her to stream. She's my D&D OC. I still haven't played her, but maybe one of these years. I also did the school version of Makoto, who's probably one of my most comfortable cosplays. I already had a skirt from On School form, so I just got a white turtleneck and now I wear it all the time, and then a black vest. They're not her like official cosplay, but it was close enough, like no one could tell. And honestly, nuts to official cosplays. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. After that, I did Kim Possible, who I already had the shirt and I went thrift shopping and got those pants, and then mostly I just spent the money on the wig, which I love that wig. It is so silky and voluminous and it feels so high quality. I need to use that wig in more of my cosplays because I am like in love with that wig. I also did school version of Haru. I have her Noir cosplay, but I have yet to actually take photos of it or really wear it anywhere, but yes, we do indeed have school photos of her. I also did Dove, who we had to initially reschedule because the original day we were taking the shoot was like a week about enjoying my town, so everywhere we went was just filled with people. The timing was ridiculous, but it's okay because when we rescheduled it, it was very windy and it made the photos look super pretty. I also did Summer Melarue. I don't know why I just did a thumbs up. I mean, it was fun. A different photo shoot I was supposed to do that day got canceled, so I decided just to get in my Summer Melarue cosplay so it wouldn't be like a full bust, and me and my sister just took photos at the park. I did Queasy, which was super fun. Definitely one of my most fun cosplays because she is so different from how I am usually. She's so intimidating. I had like scary nails and a big weapon hammer on, and most of the time I try and look cutesy or powerful. I guess she was looking powerful, but it was less powerful in just a straight on badass way, which she kind of was, but also just powerful in a like I'm gonna beat you up kind of way, which was pretty refreshing. I also did Autumn Melarue the same day, and those are some of my favorite photos of all time. The leaves in the background were just beautiful, and I was really feeling how I looked in the cosplay. I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. And I also did casual Futaba around that time. I did her Oracle form last year, but this year my sister took photos of me in the arcade in her more like normal streetwear. I did Leilitha and the Lady of Vanity, 2 separate cosplays, but it's the same person, kind of. You can watch a video on one of these corners about the backstory. It's dramatic, you'll be in your feels, but I did those. I definitely learned a lot from doing the Lady of Vanity. It was my most ambitious cosplay because I usually don't really style the wigs. I used an old wig. I had my Sylvestis wig. I tried to trim the dead ends off, and then it just turned out horrible and uneven, so I was like, how am I going to use this wig? But I actually used it for the Lady of Vanity and sprayed it silver and puffed it up and made it all big and wild, so that was super fun. I also got to learn how to do body paint. I also did School Kasumi pretty recently as well. She was the last one of the Phantom Thieves that I needed in their like normal outfit school form, so it was nice to be able to complete that, the end of an era. Those were all my official ones. I may have missed one, but I went like through my Instagram and tried to look at them, so I think that should have been all of them. I also have some more kind of cosplays. Well, they are cosplays, but they don't have photo shoots with them yet. So I have Toad. You can see him in my one video where I was doing Autumn Melarue and Queasy as well. I was cosplaying like a meme version of Toad to make a video. I filmed the video. I didn't post it yet, and I also took Polaroids in my Toad cosplay, so he's kind of counted. I did Riel from Shenmue. I wear him on stream. I do Sophia from Persona 5 Strikers, although actually I have a photo shoot scheduled to do Sophia in a week exactly, which will still be part of 2023. I don't know if the photos will be edited in 2023, but technically Sophia might actually be like an official 2023 cosplay. I'm just filming this a little prematurely. I wore Violet, which is Kasumi's like Phantom Thief form, on stream. So there's that. I also did Haru's Noir form on stream. I wore Ladybug at C2E2. And I'm also wearing Miku on stream tonight, and I'm filming a YouTube video in her now. I rewear old cosplays on stream all the time, but these are just all the new cosplays I'm bringing y'all this year, or I brought y'all this year. But I still have, I think, 4-ish cosplays that need photo shoots for them, so wow. So yeah, that's a lot of cosplays. I'm kind of broke because I'm buying so many. In other news, my streaming news, I started streaming this year. I started streaming in February. I made my channel like earlier in February, but my first stream, I had to look it up, was on February 18th, 2022. So I am quickly approaching my 1-year anniversary, which is super exciting. I'm gonna plan a donathon. Oh my gosh, I'm spoiling it. I got affiliate on April 2nd, which is super exciting. I opened my Discord to the public. I don't quite know when I was first working on stuff, but the public was able to join on July 21st, 2022. I'll put the link in my bio in case you guys want to join. As of right now, I have 170 followers on Twitch. I don't quite know how many subscribers I have because that changes very frequently, but I definitely liked streaming this year. I think Twitch is a very rewarding platform. No offense to YouTube, but I have been making YouTube videos for I think like 3 years now, and I definitely I haven't seen a single dollar from it, and it feels a little bit less rewarding because it's harder to get comments and views and things versus Twitch where you can live talk to people. I really like the interaction aspect of it. I'm still gonna keep bringing YouTube stuff, but I definitely liked going over on Twitch, and I was able to meet a whole crowd of Twitch streamers and cosplayers who are now some of my greatest friends, so very happy about that. In other social media news updates, wow. On Instagram, I gained 328 followers for a total of 443. That is, again, of writing this kind of script. It's more like bullet points this morning. On YouTube, this was super exciting to me. I hit 100 subscribers on August 16th, and I got 71 new subscribers this year for a total of 141, again, last I checked. Last year, I literally had 70 followers, which was a culmination of like 2-ish years of YouTube, I think. So I literally doubled my 2-something years of subscribers in 1 year, which has been super exciting for me. I've been hoping to breach 100 for so long, and it's been so wild. Like beforehand, I would gain like maybe 1 new subscriber a month, or if I was lucky, like 2, and pretty consistently when I post videos, I get like 5 a month now, which might not seem a lot to some people, but it's a lot for me. I mean, I don't want to say it's more effort than Twitch, but it kind of is, because half the time you're writing a script and, you know, you're setting up your lighting and stuff, and then you film the video, and then you edit the video, and then uploading and rendering the video takes forever, and then you make like the description and the thumbnail and stuff. Like, yeah, it's more effort than Twitch. I'm gonna put it out there. I have been super happy that more of you are checking out my YouTube content because I put a lot of effort into it. Even if it's just one of these sitting down, talking it out videos, there's at least a few hours behind it, so I'm very excited you guys get to see it. Now I'm gonna get into my plans for 2023. Of course, none of this technically is set in stone. I talked earlier about like Ladybug and Isabel, how I'm fairly certain they're going to get photo shoots because I already have their cosplays ready. But here are some spoilers for some other things. My major plan for 2023, which was kind of my goal this year. I got a lot of good like headway on it. My plan for 2023 is to finally finish my Persona 5 cosplays. This is just their like main outfits, because there are like dancing games and some alternative outfits I might get into eventually, but for 2023 my focus is to finish the Phantom Thieves and Confidants in their main outfits. I actually finished all the Phantom Thief outfits and normal outfits. Some of them still need photos, but I have them all. But there's some Confidants I still need to get to, so I'll just list off the ones I know I have to do. Takemi, Kawakami in her school form, and I'm also doing her maid form. I need to do Ohya, Hifumi, and I'm also going to do spoiler, Lavenza. As you can see, this might be the start of it. Get into some Vocaloid cosplays for the next year, because so many of them look super cute, and Vocaloid was a huge part of my middle school and high school experience. I don't really listen to them as often. I went on the Vocaloid to K-pop fan kind of pipeline, but I've been listening to some of them again in anticipation of getting my Miku cosplay, and they're still bangers. Like, so many of the songs, still bangers. I'm also going to try to do Gladys for C2E2, and I'm going to try and do Melia for Fan Expo. These aren't confirmed. I really want to do them, but there's a chance, you know, I might not have enough money or stuff might not ship in time, so I don't want to say 1,000,000%. But those are pretty solid choices I'm going to do. I've already told people about them, so I hope I can pull them off. And obviously I love D&D, so I'm going to keep reading more and more D&D PCs, my NPCs, my OCs, so many D&D Cs, if you will. Every session that I run, I tend to dress up as one of the NPCs in a very much casual cosplay or inspired look kind of way. If we counted all of those, there's probably like 20 something more. So I'm gonna keep pulling off my little D&D looks, and then I will be bringing some more full-on D&D cosplays. Yeah, I don't want to make too many promises because I very much want to focus on finishing up the Persona 5 group. We'll see where it takes us. I'm doing so many more cosplays this year than I thought I would. My other major goal for 2023 is to get a PC. I really want one. I think it would open up so many more avenues for cooperative play and getting to play non-PS4 games and getting to do more just chatting streams. I would really like to play marbles and Gartic Phone with people, and yeah, there's just so many more things, and making overlays and stuff for you all that I would be able to do with a PC. So that's my main like streaming goal. I have set a few like milestones I'm hoping for, but those aren't as big because it's not as much about the numbers as I just enjoy hanging out with people. As cheesy as that sounds, like I would rather have 1 new follower on Twitch versus 10, but the 10 don't talk to me and the 1 follower does. I'm also planning on going to Uchicon in January, C2E2 in March and April, and Fan Expo in August. We'll see if I wind up going to anything else, but those are the current plans. And I also might be looking to open up a print and Polaroid shop in 2023. Again, I'm not totally sure about this because making prints can cost money, so if there's not much interest or demand, it's possible I might lose money if I go that route, or maybe a Patreon. I don't know. I'm gonna try and go down some avenues where I can bring you guys more content, but also make a little money myself, because as I mentioned, I cosplay all the time, it gets kind of expensive, and I really want a PC. But I hope whatever happens, you can look forward to it and support me. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Here's to 2023. I hope we can keep hanging out. I'm gonna bring you better and better, more ambitious content and cosplays, and yeah, I just hope you guys stay by my side. Have a beautiful night, my precious everyone. Have a beautiful 2023. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!